Hi, everyone, and welcome to Who Threw the Curve, and this is a Robert Ruiz rant. And today, we're going to be speaking on America at War with Itself, the Paradox of Patriotism. America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the stage for the most dramatic internal conflicts since Shakespearean times. It's a country where the phrase "united we stand" often feels like a punchline to a cosmic joke. Yet, ironically, when faced with external threat, America's strength lies in patriotism, a paradox that's American as apple pie. Let's dive into the delightful contradiction with a hefty dose of sarcasm and humor. Let's talk about the Great American Divide. America is a nation that loves a good argument, whether it's politics, sports, or the correct way to eat a hot dog, ketchup or mustard. Americans are always ready to take sides. The country is like a giant Thanksgiving dinner where everyone had a bit too much wine and the conversation has turned to politics. Uncle Sam is at the head of the table trying to keep the peace, but it's a losing battle. From the left to the right, the urban to the rural, the coast to the heartland, America is a patchwork quilt of conflicting opinions and ideologies. It's a place where you can find a protest for just about anything, and where social media has turned every disagreement into a full-blown war. The irony is that while Americans are busy fighting each other, they're also fiercely protective of their right to do so. It's the ultimate paradox, a nation divided by its own freedom. Let's talk about the patriotism paradox. Now, let's talk about patriotism. When an external threat looms, America's internal squabbles take a back seat, and the stars and stripes come out in full force. It's like watching a dysfunctional family put aside their differences to defend their home from an intruder. Suddenly, the same people who were at each other's throats are standing shoulder to shoulder, waving flags and singing the national anthem. This surge of patriotism is both inspiring and bewildering. How can a country that can't agree on anything suddenly united in the face of danger? It's as if the collective American psyche has a switch that flips from argue to defend at the first sign of trouble. It's a paradox that defies logic but makes perfect sense in the context of American identity. Let's speak on the historical context. This paradox isn't new. Throughout history, America has shown a remarkable ability to rally together in times of crisis. During World War II, the country put aside its differences to fight a common enemy. The same was true after the attacks on September 11, 2001, when a wave of patriotism swept the nation. In these moments, the internal conflicts that define American life were overshadowed by a sense of unity and purpose. But once the immediate threat passes, it's back to business as usual. The arguments resume, the divisions deepen, and the cycle continues. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, with patriotism as the rope that keeps the country from falling apart completely. Let's speak about the modern-day struggle. In today's world, the paradox of American patriotism is more evident than ever. The country is grappling with a host of internal issues, from political polarization to social justice movements. The debates are fierce, the rhetoric is heated, and the division seems insurmountable. Yet, when faced with an external threat, whether it's a global pandemic or a foreign adversary, Americans still find a way to come together. It's a testament to resilience of the American spirit, but also a reminder of the fragility of unity. The same patriotism that unites the country in times of crisis can also be a source of division when the crisis subsides. It's a delicate balance, and one that America continues to navigate with all the grace of a bull in a china shop. In the end, America's paradoxical relationship with patriotism is both its greatest strength and its most perplexing weakness. It's a country that thrives on conflict, but also knows how to unite when it matters most. It's a place where freedom is both a blessing and a curse, and where the lines between unity and division are constantly shifting. So, here's to America, the land of contradictions, the home of the paradox. May it continue to argue, to unite, and to find strength in its own complexity. And may we all remember that in the grand scheme of things, the cosmic comedy of American life is what makes it truly unique. Cheers to the paradox of patriotism. Thank you for listening to Who Threw the Curve. Don't forget to share us, like us, and subscribe. Thanks.
what you want, what you want, what you want.